What's up, everyone? How is everyone doing? I hope all is well. For me, on this end, I'm not feeling that awesome. However, that's what I have you guys here for, to vent, and you guys give me advice, and hopefully I will feel better after that. So let me just jump right on into it. Okay, the last time I had a video, I was talking about how, my daughter was in juvenile hall and how she was found, and she was still doing her all the way around. Going through her adolescence, not listening and whatnot. And I had made an attempt to go visit her, but she denied it right after that video, to try to get through to her. But right now she hates my guts and she thinks I'm her worst enemy. For one, it's because I have boundaries in place, and two, I'm not going to co-sign uh, for her to be hanging around the wrong people, not being productive, not going to school, not finishing her programs, getting therapy, and so on and so forth. And I have told her that several times. I have told her that in front of the judge. And of course, she cussed me out, called me every name in the book, disrespected the judge along with the officers. So obviously, she hasn't learned her lesson, and she has to go through, she has to go through life, to figure it out. She's 17. She thinks she knows everything, and my boundary still stands. I haven't been the perfect mother. I will take responsibility for that, but at the same time, there are consequences, and she doesn't see that. So that was that drama I had going on. So moving on. Since that video, my son had cracked his ankle. Yeah, he cracked his ankle trying to do his flips, and he messed himself up where he had a fracture. I had to take him to the emergency room. They did x-rays, and yeah, my son is, he has a hobby called parkour. Have any of you guys heard of that? I'm sure you guys have. Well, my son is a huge fan of a parkour, where they do all these flips and jump off roofs and all of this kind of stuff, all these fancy turns and everything. And my son has been doing it for the last 3 years. The last video I did, I was taking a video of my son and he was doing these backflips. I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but he taught himself how to do that. And every day after school, when he does his homework and he eats and he come home and settle in, he's outside for like 2 hours trying to do these backflips. Now, getting on the roofs and stuff like that, I have more of an eye on him because he was doing it so much that I couldn't stop him. He was getting in trouble. They were telling me, do you know your son is on top of the roof? And not only that, my son is also into Spider-Man, and he's into making web shooters and all this stuff. And my son, you talking about staying in mischief. He was like doing his parkour on the roofs with a Spider-Man mask on. I'm like, if you don't take that mask off, for you get shot, Azim. That's my son. His name. If you do not throw all that Superman stuff away, put it out of sight, you cannot wear a mask, Superman mask, on a roof to tease people and be like, hey, look at me. And then he's talking about, I'm booking him, Mom. I'm like, really? Well, anyway, you know, I went on a little tangent, but he's into this parkour. So now that I got an eye on him, he's not doing the parkour on the roofs as much, but he is doing the flips. And he got the flips pretty good, but he doesn't land very well. So he's always hurting himself. And he finally hurt himself real bad this time. So they were able to put like a temporary like splint, I think that's what it's called. And I was supposed to take him 2 days after that to go get him a cast. But you know, I was trying to find him a doctor, and I was able to find him a doctor. Because when he came from New York, you know, it was pending and all that kind of stuff. Well, anyway, I got him a doctor. But I wanted his doctor to be closer, but unfortunately they have a way out. That was the only doctor they can give him. So it's just like, it's time is of the essence, because, you know, you guys know, if any of you guys had a fracture or a broken ankle, whatever, knee or whatever, you guys know how critical it is for me to find him, you know, a cast on his foot, on his ankle. And it's a little bit stressful because, you know, I'm trying to do all these things. You know, I'm working. I got a part-time gig that I've had for, like, today was like my first day. And I was trying to make my coins and, you know, trying to get my money up. You know, gas in my car. I'm just moving around and, you know, trying to take care of my daughter and, you know, my son. He got all this going on with his legs and everything like that. And I just was just like really, really stressed out today. Like it just feels like sometimes I just can't catch a break. And then, you know, I'm a very private person, but, you know, every now and then when I deal with my family members, you know, I got to hear their little comments like, you know, you got to do this and you know, you got to do that. It's like, yo, like, if you mother stompers is not going to, you know, stick your neck out or, you know, drive my son to the hospital and take him to these doctors and stuff like that, then shut the fuck up. I know what I need to do, but I don't need no stands and telling me what to do when you guys are not helping. You can you guys figure out what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up. You know, it's stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I hate to curse, but I mean, that's how I really feel. This is my journey. Y'all follow me. This is how I'm feeling. Shut the fuck up. Man, you know, I'm trying to hustle. These 2 jobs, trying to make ends meet. You know, I'm not going to get thrown in town with any of my kids. You know what I'm saying? But I will say that I get very, very frustrated. And this single mama shit is hard. So you little thoughties or whatever, y'all laying on y'all back and saying, oh, I'm pregnant, that's my baby daddy. Y'all better make sure that he gonna stick around for the long haul. Because this single mother shit, independent shit, raising these kids is not a joke. If any of y'all women, it is not a joke. I mean, I'm down for mine. I love mines. I'm down for my babies no matter what. No matter what I'm going through. Even if I complain or vent every now and then, I'm going to be down for my kids. But I'm going to tell you, 2 is better than 1. And it gets hard. It really, really does. When, you know, I have to make all these decisions and all this moving around. And it just really weigh on me sometimes. But that's life and it is what it is. And I got to do what I got to do. But I would like for you guys, I don't know if I said this, but I'm going to repeat it again. My son told me, like, Mom, you know, once I heal up or whatever, I'm going to still do my parkour. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, Mom, you know, this is my lifestyle. I love heights. This is what I do. I'm sorry, Mom, but you can't stop me from doing this. So, like, guys, like, how do I respond to that? Like, how do I respond? like, I know boys get into stuff, but they really, really get into stuff. And like my son loving heights. Now, to any white subscribers, you know, and I'm not shitting on the brothers, but we all know when it comes to like heights and you know, parkour and certain hobbies like that, we know brothers, we don't do heights. So like my white boy subs, like is it gonna get worse? Like, as far as like his type of hobby, is he gonna get like a thrill out of it? Is he gonna grow out of it? Like, what's going on with that loving heights? And I want to ask all the men, how do I respond to my son when he says that he's not gonna stop, you know, getting himself hurt? It's just like, how do I respond as a mother? Like, I don't know. This is not the first time he's hurt himself either. It's just like, it just doesn't end. It is what it is. That's what you guys are here for. Oh, look at my nails. I didn't got so stressed out. I didn't broke all my nails off. Don't get it twisted. I will be getting my nails done. Paycheck. Yeah. But I do feel a little bit better. I was venting though. But if you guys have anything in the comment section, you know, please put it down. You know, like, just regard my son, like, or anything for that matter. You know, I don't really tell you guys to like or dislike or, you know, subscribe and all that, because really when I do the videos, it's really to vent and share my story, but I really don't do it for popularity. But, you know, every now and then I would like you guys to make a comment in the comment section. It would really, really help me a lot. It really would. So let me do my job. Peace.